ComixWatch. ComixWatch. ComixWatch.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Honey!
What?
Where's my supersuit?
What?
Where is my supersuit?
Not here. So, hello everyone, and welcome to this very special edition of ComixWatch. I am the autistic super nerd, Nick Phoenix, from the Phoenix Press, and joining me is the petty lord of comics himself, Jared from Comics League. How you doing, sir?
I'm okay.
So, like the intro itself said, we're here to ask the question, honey, where's my supersuit?
So for
Because
context,
today we got... Oh, okay, go ahead, sir.
so they're filming Superman outside right now in the outdoors. So we were bound to get some leaks of the suit and everything. And so we got we got a better look at the suit than we got previously. The problem is
That says so much.
the problem is we got a better look at the suit.
Yeah, which kind of leads to some speculation regarding the initial reveal, but we'll get to that. So Jared has some images he wants to share with us, and oh my, I have thoughts. I think Jared does as well. First off, I'm gonna say I freaking hate that S. It's not even an S. It's like it's literally a red stripe.
I get that he's homaging Kingdom Come, but you can't just do that for like a first Superman.
It's a red diagonal stripe. It's not even an S. It's a stripe.
Yeah. The other thing, so here's what I don't like about this. I'll tell you the one thing I do like. I'll start with that. I like the S on the back of the cape because I kind of like that aesthetic detail for Superman. I really wish it weren't, again, the Kingdom Come logo, but I'll roll with that. The parts I
It
don't
looks like they're using the Reeves S on the back.
No, we're still using the Kingdom Come. Here, I'll zoom in. Hang on. Enhance. Yep,
Zoom
still
in.
Kingdom Come.
I
But-
actually kind of feel like it looks a little bit better than the front version.
Yeah, it probably does. But so here are my problems with it. First, it looks very plasticky. Even
Also, it
Brit
has
says that.
it has that Marvel problem of like way too many unnecessary lines.
And that is my problem. Because James Gunn brought all of his people from Guardians, so you brought Marvel people to work on DC characters. And this is this is why I'm always against Marvel people coming to work on DC characters, because they bring the Marvel sensibilities. Then you get a militarized Superman suit.
It's not even militarized. It's like we want it to like functional. Like when the suit is literally of alien origin. That's the one part. Like that suit is canonically an alien suit, correct? I mean, depends on the continuity, but
It's either it's an alien suit or my mom made it for me, which I prefer the alien suit. But
I'm sorry, like that was adorable. The Tyler Hoechlin moment where they
that was good. That was good. By the way, remember one of our critiques of the original suit reveal was that it essentially bunched up the suit.
Zoom in.
Well, they didn't learn their lesson.
Oh my god.
Look at the chest.
Oh, I'm looking at the arms, but the chest.
The
Dear
arms
God.
I kind of get because it's like, well, obviously we're spoiled because we had the peak suit with Cavill.
Did he even go through a suit fitting? Like that suit looks like it's too big for him.
And they're filming. This is not like previs or anything like that. No, they're filming. I know that's the problem. The suit looks too big on him.
Like I know for some things you can say, oh, they haven't color graded it yet, but I'm sorry, color grading can't fix that.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. It looks like he has a super dad bod.
I will say in the picture on the left, it doesn't look as bad.
Well, because he's not like doing anything like scrunches it. As soon as he moves in this thing, it does that. That's the problem with the material. And I was telling this shit to people today. The reason why Cavill's suit was so good, and by the way, here, I have an image of Cavill's suit. Do you mind if I pull that up?
Please do, sir.
This is, by the way, on set. So
See,
the reason
the
why
thing about
this
Cavill suit is it looks like he was poured into that suit.
Yeah, that's my point. Because the thing about Cavill's suit is that it was made of a material that made it look like a second skin. And that's the way Superman's suit should fit. This looks like, I'll show you exactly what it looks like. I have a visual aid for this. This looks like they just took a Captain America suit and put an S on it.
I would not be surprised.
Well,
At least with Captain America, the fact that he's military allows him to get away with a lot of that stuff because he's military and thus his uniform reflects that. So that makes sense for Captain America.
Well, I have one more thing. The other issue here is that what was Gunn's previous DC Marvel movie?
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Yeah, and this is what the suits look like in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I'm going to... Actually, I'll just do this here. It's that same principle.
I mean, those look fine for the Guardians.
It works for the Guardians. It 100% works for the Guardians. This is why I say what works for Marvel won't work for DC. Because
see, the problem is, we're talking about Captain America, Guardians. Like the Guardians are kind of a paramilitary unit. In a sense.
That works.
Or they're like an ops team kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that type of uniform for them works. Superman is a singular extraterrestrial superhero, and the suits always show off his physicality.
This does not. If he bends over and you get that scrunching, it makes him look like he's wearing a muscle suit to make himself look stronger, which he probably is.
Or it's like, oh, I should have took this into the tailor after I borrowed one of Henry's hand-me-downs.
Yeah, exactly. But again, the thing about Henry is that you also have more detail here. You have some muscles here. I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually him.
Or here's the other argument. My thing is, some of this is clearly padding, but if it is, they've designed it designed it in such a way where it still looks good.
Now here's what they could have done. There was a very special Superman suit that they used in Crisis. So they used the Kingdom Come suit. And here's actually Kingdom Come with Brandon Routh. So we have two Supermen. Actually, you know what? I'll see if I can zoom in on it so we can get a better look at this.
Zoom on.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Look at that.
And by the way, this is TV budget right here.
TV! I have two tweets I'm going to read because they're hilarious. But the first tweet was, it's bad when the TV show does it better.
Like I got to be honest with you. That Kingdom Come S, like the fact that they have that little bit of curve at the end. Also, the top seems to be a little bit thicker.
Well,
so
Nick, they also have the curve here.
And I think actually having the black over the red kind of works better because it makes because well, you all know red on black is my favorite color combination, but it makes it kind of pop a little bit more.
Yeah, with this, hang on, I'll go back to the corn sweatsuit. With this, it's just, I mean, it kind of has that. When you zoom in on the S, you kind of see
a little bit straighter.
Top is a little bit straighter, but still, it's like, yeah, it's a better idea. Plus, also, the S just looks really small.
Also, the thing is, the other thing is, the top is the same thickness as the rest of the border, corn sweat. So you think it's just the border, whereas this one, the top is a little bit thicker. Because look at the rest of the triangle. Like the borders are actually smaller. When you go on the top of the S, it's just a little bit thicker, and that sells you on the S.
Yeah. And then we have the original Hecklin suit, which Nick and I were talking before we started recording. It doesn't look that bad. I actually like this one a lot.
Yeah, like you can kind of see the cheapness a little bit here and there, but when you're seeing it on screen and it's in motion, it looks fine.
Now, there's one other thing that I really want to do. So here's
before you do that, I want to say, the best thing that Superman and Lois did, they made the 38 suit work in modern times.
Oh yeah. Now, by the way, so here's the original suit reveal. Here's the original one. You notice you still have the bending in the abdomen area.
Also, now that we see this in person, you notice, remember, like, one of my big complaints was the colors were muted.
Mhm.
Why are they hiding the colors in this when they obviously wanted a colorful Superman suit?
Well, you know what they're gonna do? I was telling people this when they were like, "Oh my gosh, so colorful." In post, they're probably gonna desaturate it because that's what they did with Henry's suit as well. So it
I don't know.
probably won't be that colorful in the actual movie. But you
That's going to be a
notice,
crime because you notice
Yeah.
how everyone said they actually liked the one positive thing people were saying is they actually liked the colors. They actually liked the bright colors.
yeah, but
And I do
everyone
too.
forgot that's gonna be changed.
Well, I don't think they should. I think instead of they should not desaturate it as much because I think the bright colors are one of the few good spots of the suit.
And then it just this whole thing just factors into this where our number one complaint was it doesn't look like it fits him.
And here's the worst part about all of this, okay? Look at Mr. Terrific standing right beside him. He looks ripped right out of the comics.
Yeah. All right. Here's another image of Cavill in the BVS. Here's an image right there because I believe this was Cavill's reveal in the BVS suit, not even the Man of Steel suit.
Yeah.
There you go. And so here's the other thing I want to do. So there's a particular iteration of the comics that Gunn obviously grabbed some inspiration for. It's the New 52, aka my favorite Superman suit, but I consider this kind of a mockery of that suit design. Because first off, you got rid of the belt, you put the trunks. Here's my problem with these trunks, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I've said for the longest time, I would be a little bit more fine with the trunks if they didn't look like a separate piece of on his pants, if they were just a coloration. These look like he's wearing his underwear. Yeah, this looks like he's wearing his underwear.
Coloration.
Yeah, if it was just a coloration, I'd be like, okay, I can dig that. You're kind of trying to modernize that. This is underwear. And it looks stupid.
Plus, I think there's I've seen some version of Superman where he has the trunks, but they kind of turn them into like shorts, like boxer shorts kind of thing. That looks a little bit better.
Well, wait, they had one. Wait, there's more. Brandon.
I love your wallpaper, sir.
Thank you. Kingdom Come. They legit had that. Let me show you.
This is why I wanted to do it with the Superman fan.
So I'm trying to find a good image of Ralph because Ralph had a good with the Kingdom Come suit with the trunks.
Did Ralph's return suit? Yeah, Ralph's return suit.
There.
What?
Look at the trunks on this.
Or even look at his Superman return suit. I feel like the Superman return suit actually kind of did the trunks right. Yeah, do that one.
Yeah, hang on. I'm trying to zoom in. If I zoom in, it'll like reconfigure.
Yeah. I think the Superman return suit did the trunks right because they like desaturated a little bit so it blends in a little bit better.
Yeah, exactly. But this feels like it's legit a separate piece that he just puts on over his pants.
Also, there's obvious stuffing there, and it just looks kind of stupid.
Well, you want to see something really stupid? For some
because
reason,
you know that there's kind of a thing about like Superman's package in this stuff. There's always an emphasis.
Look at the imprint.
On the coin purse.
Look at the imprint.
Oh God, they're trying so hard.
So can I say a certain? So
looks like he's a bit too excited to be in that suit.
So speaking of excitement, so all right, am I allowed to say who critiqued this suit, Nick? Is that allowed for our rating?
Yeah.
All right. So Axel Braun weighed in on the suit.
Oh,
for those of you who don't know, I don't know of this man. All I know is that what other people have told me.
Yes, that is the story that he is going to.
All it does.
He's an adult film. He's an adult film creator. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
He creates adult films with superheroes that are known, where the suits are known to be better than the movies. Like,
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'll read his tweet. Here you go. So
Yes.
he said, I'm pulling it up right now. Just give me one moment, because it was a very salty tweet. He goes, 1 year ago today, I made the choice to retire from the adult industry, where I was known for, aside from the obvious, the pride I took in designing superhero costumes that often surpass their mainstream counterparts. Today, I wish I had stayed long enough to show James Gunn and the folks at DC Official how to make an awesome Superman suit instead of this floppy mess.
I love his word choice at the end.
Yeah, that was intentional. But even with that, I'm like, you know, it's bad when people in the adult industry are telling you this sucks.
I guess you could say the suit left him feeling a bit flaccid.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god. We are so close to the line here.
My point is, this is getting back to another suit reveal that's getting mad response. I will say, though, I do agree with you. The Mr. Terrific suit looks pretty good.
It's perfect. Like, I'm sorry, the suit is
That's
perfect.
the suit. Luckily,
right from the comics.
Mr. Terrific has a simple enough costume that's really easy to replicate that accurately.
To be fair, so does Superman, but people still find ways to mess it up.
Well, yeah, exactly. But here's the thing. So, someone actually tweeted me this about what they should have done. They should have just taken like the Reeve suit and like upgraded it. This is what I thought they were going to do. Take the Reeve suit, put some texture on it. Obviously, it'll have to have the trunks and stuff, but just go with that because it's a classic. You can still modernize that design and make that work.
We've shown you can do the trunks in a modern context and have it work.
The Ralph Kingdom Come suit shows you can modernize that just simple superhero look.
I think some of Hecklin's suits had trunks on them and they worked.
Yeah, it was only the 38 suit that had
and
it.
That worked. And
that's
worked.
what you do it. And no, it looked great. Actually, you know what? How about I find a picture of that?
Yes, please, because it's a homemade suit. And it's obviously made out of like some type of wool material, but it still looks like it fits him perfectly.
It looks
almost like his mother made it for him. Sorry.
All right, here we go.
Right.
Hang on, I'm trying to get the good image here. All right, here we go. Look at that.
That looks beautiful. That is beautiful.
If they did that, I would respect it. I'd be like, okay, I see what they're going for. They're simplifying it, but you know what? It works. This looks higher quality than whatever the hell James Gunn made.
Like you can still see some of the folds on the arms, but also it shows the definition of his muscles enough.
Well, here's the thing, and yes, if this were given a larger budget, I guarantee you it would look better than this, and it still looks great. Yeah. It's just here's the thing. I know why. The reason why that suit looks better than this. It comes down to the materials this is made of, because this is made out of a very thick, like almost body armor like material.
Why does Superman need body armor?
Exactly. See, this suit has knee pads.
Like, I get that there are times when Superman has body armor when he's going up against like a bigger enemy.
Doomsday, that makes sense.
Like, but those are special occasion suits. Like, he's had armor before, right. And that's fine.
One day in the comics, Sam Lane attacked the Fortress of Solitude, and this was Superman's body armor.
That's fine. Or the Apocalypse armor he wore in S-TAS.
Yeah.
That works.
Because it's a certain occasion. But when you have the main Superman suit look like this, it's too thick. That's why when he moves, it bunches up like that. Where with Cavill or Hecklin, it doesn't, because the material is made. Well, in Hecklin's case, this is the occasion when having a cheaper budget actually works for you.
Yeah, because it looks like they use some type of like wool, cotton, polyester material for it, and it actually works really well. But the whole
there's a little bit here, but not as extreme as that.
They're very smart with their usage. The whole entire point of a Superman suit is the fact that he's so strong, so invulnerable, he doesn't need armor.
Yeah.
The suit is there to show off his physicality because it's kind of a flex that you don't need armor to go into battle. You can just walk into a field of bullets like it's nothing. Like those are some of my favorite shots of Superman. Like they did that Superman Returns. Where he
Yeah.
just like walks in, it's like nothing. Like whatever.
Yeah, exactly. That's a very good point. It's more impressive when someone in like a simple cloth looking suit can just walk through a hail of bullets than it is with a dude in armor.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work. And I'm like, how hard is this to get this right? How hard is it?
I do like the collar. Like, I'm sorry.
The collar I like. New 52, baby.
I wish they put more collars on Superman because I think it looks really good for him. But like the thing that I don't like is the lines of the shoulder pads look really kind of stupid. It looks like a costume designer trying to justify their existence. That's what it says to me.
Yeah, like Nick, here's the way the original new 52 suit looks with the lines in the collar. I can zoom in.
I need a better shot of his neck.
Let me see. How about this?
That's a little bit better. But I think like the Man of Tomorrow suit from the Death of Superman, he had like a really high collar. I can't remember.
Which one?
The guy with the glasses?
Eradicator.
Yeah, he had like the really high collar.
Nick, where you co-host a comic book podcast with me.
I'm a Batman fan. For all Superman stuff, I ask you. You're the Superman fan. Remember that.
All right. Well, that certainly explains a lot. So, yeah, Eradicator has that. There are sometimes he has a full head sock and stuff. But yeah, he does have a collar, and that works for him. Yeah, like here.
Yeah, if you go back to like the original comics, it's even more pronounced.
Yeah, there. See, actually, he actually has a full head sock too.
Yeah.
But yeah, a collar can work with Superman. But I love how because James Gunn made this suit, guess what? All the people that hated the new 52 suit when it came out were like, "Oh, this is the peak Superman suit." And I'm like, "Yeah, right. You hated it when it came out." I'm sorry. I'm really riled up at this.
I gotta say, like looking at the Eradicator suit, I'm actually really liking the colors on it. Like the black on the sides. Yes. It looks really good.
I like that. But anyway, so that's what they went through. And even with this, because here's the single most like misconception about the suit. This is not armor. It's still like an actual suit like usual. It just has all the lines and stuff, so people thought it was armor.
Yeah, like one of the details I liked about Man of Steel was where they like you know how like in the old Western shows everyone had like their small clothes, like the stuff they kind of wore under all their clothes.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what the Superman suit was. It was kind of like a pajama. It's kind of like an under small clothes.
It's an undersuit.
Yeah.
So that's how they explained it. Yeah, there you go.
I thought that was a very good detail, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the point there. Where and to be clear, you don't necessarily. There have been designs that even put the trunks on Cavill, and it doesn't look bad, per se.
And the other thing is, go back to the Henry suit, please. Like obviously it's heavily desaturated, but it still works.
Yeah, exactly. Where when you I mean, let me put it this way. I don't even think this is oversaturated. I think the colors look fine. It's just everything other than the colors.
This is the untouched version. Like you said, they're gonna like touch it up in a PC when it comes time. But like as is, I actually really like the colors. And if you look at the comments, the one positive thing that a lot of people were saying was they liked the colors. I think there is a bit of a consensus that people want a more colorful, bright Superman suit. And I know you may not agree with that.
No, you can have that if it's done right.
Exactly. I just feel like we've had too much darkness. I feel people want more positive, bright stuff, which that's why I wasn't really even against Gunn going in a more Reeves direction. If you kind of just did more of like, hey, we're inspired by, we're trying to hit that tone, that feeling. And we still may get that, but but like I said, he's not putting his best foot forward. He keeps stumbling. Everything we see is not looking good. I'm still trying to hold out hope for the trailer, but it's putting me into a very
because here's the thing:
negative
the
mood
minute
with
he
it.
tries to do this, his shoulders are gonna go like this because of the armor. That's my concern, because a lot of people are saying, well, they'll probably use VFX to fix the way the suit folds.
I wonder if they're gonna have him do this one instead.
Well, still, one shoulder will be like really bunched up. That's the problem
Well,
with
what
the
they
way
might
the suit
do
is.
is they might shoot it to where they shoot it from the other side, so that like you don't actually see the bunched up shoulder.
Eventually, one part. Here's the crappy part of the suit. Eventually, some part of it is gonna crunch up. I mean, the minute he does this, it's gonna crunch up.
Yeah, like honestly, that part just to me says it just doesn't fit him correctly. Like usually these suits are tailor made for the actor, and it looks like the suit isn't tailor made for him, because that to me says there's space inside that suit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And here's the thing again. Yeah, like this way. And someone brought up a good point in a group chat with him. We think that let's say this reveal, what they thought that this might be is that Gunn was so excited that like, hey, look, he's in my Superman suit, that he wanted to post that. The problem is that, and to your point, I get that Gunn is excited, and you know what? He could have the best Superman movie ever. But when he keeps doing this and having like all these like stumbles in terms of the reception of this stuff, it's gonna affect the box office no matter how good the movie is.
Okay, can I be positive though for a moment, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
So suit aside, just judging Michael Cornsweet, like his
David.
face, his hair, his expression, I can buy that he's Superman.
Oh, you had an old man moment. His name is David Cornsweet.
So Cornsweet,
Yeah.
I think I can buy him as Superman.
Yeah, he looks like Superman. That's fine. He looks like
Like,
Cavill, who
as
looks
far
like
as the
Superman
actor is concerned,
still.
I am confident looks wise. He's just burdened with a bad suit. So I'm not attacking the actor here.
No.
I'm not
It's
even
not his
attacking
fault.
the costume designer. They're just following directions for the most part. Because remember, if you said this is a Marvel person, this same person designed the Guardian suit, and those are actually really good. Like I just think this is kind of a comedy of errors on many parts. I'm not going to blame on anyone, but Cornsweet is not the problem here.
Ultimately, actually, it does give one person, James Gunn, because as a director, he should be saying tailor the suit. He's supposed to have all this stuff in a row before they get to filming.
Very fair. I just didn't want to attack the costume designer or Cornsweet.
No. They're just it's not Cornsweet's fault, because all he has to do is show up and act. And you know what? I haven't seen him in a role, but yes, he looks like Superman. So
like the way his head is down, he's looking at the camera. He looks like, just from the face, like from the neck up, he looks like Superman.
Yeah, that's fine. It has nothing to do with him, or even the costume design, because the costume design was just told to make a Superman suit. Which, to a degree, a lot of the stuff that I don't like goes to the costume design, like all the lines and stuff. But in terms of like the overall me strongly disliking the suit, it's not necessarily all their fault. Let me put it this way: the fit is not their fault.
Yeah. So we're gonna end it here. What do you guys think of this suit? Is it the best thing ever? Worst thing ever? Should Warner Brothers just sell Snyderverse and Netflix? You know, should they release the Schumacher cut? So yeah, we're gonna end it here. Thank you, Jared. And this has been Nick from the Phoenix Press. Remember, I can only show you the door. You're the one.